welcome to a brand new speed build. Today I have another community lot for you, and I mentioned in my Willow Creek library that I did have another community lot coming up on the channel, and this was the one. This was the lucky one to get up. So I built this like a couple of months ago. Oh, not months, a couple of weeks ago, almost a month ago. And so I'm not really like, I don't really know everything about this build because I built it kind of a while ago, so bear with me. But I, like, when I went into the game again, like, sometimes I just, like, go into the game or go into Pinterest not really knowing what I want to build. I did know that I want to build something in Windenburg, and then I saw this picture on Pinterest, which I've seen a few other people recreate. I think at least it's that from that picture. It's a very common, I think it just looks really good, so a lot of people do it. Although, like, again, I'm not copying anyone. I've said this before. I just went off the same picture as someone else, I guess. I'm guessing, I don't know. So if this looks like anything you have built or anyone else, I'm not copying. I'm promising that I'm not copying. But I just thought it would look really good as a cafe here in Windenburg, and as I've said before, I am working on my save file. Although, I have been working on my save file for like 2 years. Like a week ago at this point, I tweeted about this, but not a week ago, I think, I decided to scrap that entire save file and make a new one and only put the builds that I was actually proud of. So basically the builds that I built like the last 6 months, because I've been building for a very long time, but I have evolved so much as a builder just like this last year. So I just felt that there was so many builds that I don't know, I didn't connect with anymore, or I didn't like anymore. So I decided to like just scrap that save file and put in the builds that I actually liked. And I think that was a really good choice. I'm really liking it this far. I have no idea when that's going to be out, because I'm thinking I'm going to like make it public for you guys, but I'm not sure when that's going to be out at all. And as you can see next to this build, there is another build, and that is a library that I built. I built that before I had a channel, so there is no speed build of it, but if you want to download it, it is up on my gallery. My gallery ID is asimsa04, so you can just download it there. But yeah, I kind of want this, I don't know what it's called, but there's like 3 lots here, and I kind of want them to all be cohesive. So I went for the same windows and everything like that. Obviously, they're all from Get Together, so there's not hard to like, I guess everything I like build in Windenburg is almost always from Get Together, just because obviously it fits the style, because Windenburg came with Get Together. But I went for kind of the darker windows and yeah, kind of like the same tables and stuff like that on the outside, or like, yeah, on the like exterior of the lot, because it just makes so much more sense to have it all like kind of cohesive. So there's going to be this library here, then there's the cafe that I'm building right now, which I'm really liking. I think it looks really good. But then there's also, I'm not sure what I want to build on the other lot. I'm thinking maybe a museum or a restaurant. I don't know. I might make a poll on Twitter or something like that. I'm not sure. We'll see what I think, but it kind of depends also on like the other community lots that are going to be in Windenburg, because there is kind of the more modern area as well. So I don't know, maybe I want like the museum here. I don't know, something like that. I'm not sure, but or you can just comment down below if you have like any opinion on that. But yeah, so this exterior came together pretty quickly. I did have some trouble because this, I think this house would look better on like a 20 by 20 or a 20 by 15. I was at 20 by 30, 20 by 15, but not on this, which is a 30 by 20. It looks like the build is kind of small for its like the lot size, so I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do like around it. So I did put this, you will see that there are like squares right now of like just grass, and obviously I do put some trees and stuff like that in there later. But when I did place the trees, I realized that it looked very, I don't know, weird, I guess. So I decided to remake some of them into what are they called? Is it ponds? That might be right. I don't know. But you will see like kind of like water areas, which I think looks really good. It kind of looks a little weird too, but I think it looks really good in the end. Yeah, but I did, like I said before, I did want to have this cafe on this lot because I wanted like it to be, I wanted the cafe to be here. So I there's no like 20 by 20 here, so it just goes here. And there is a 20 by 20 in this kind of, I guess, area of the town of Windenburg, and that one I have built a bar for, so there is a bar for there. That also I built before I had a channel, so it is up on my gallery if you want to see it or download it. If you just, want to go and look at it, but probably not. But yeah, so if you like, it also has kind of the same style. I think I went for like the dark windows and stuff like that as well. I think it looks really good together. And the interior of this is not like that dark. It's more brown and I don't know, beige maybe. I don't know. Like I said, it was a while ago that I built this. Although I did edit it a couple of days ago, and then I took the screenshots like 2 or 3 days ago, so it should be more fresh in my mind. It's not. Also, while I was building this, I was watching Criminal Minds, so now that I'm like looking back at it, and while I was editing it, all I see, or all I'm thinking about like in my head, is that episode of Criminal Minds. I don't know the exact episode, but it's in like a season 4 episode, so yeah, I'm just thinking about that. Is it like the anthrax one? If you have seen Criminal Minds, I think you know which one I mean. So I'm just thinking about that episode the entire time I'm like watching this back. Because I'm just seeing that, oh, that's what happened then. Stuff like that. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my computer. It's decided that when I'm doing voiceovers, it's going to go crazy. It happened to the last build I did as well, the musical family home. Although in the end you couldn't really hear it, so you might not be able to hear it now because I do put music in the background. Obviously you can hear it. At least I think you can. I don't know. But so yeah, so there is that. But I'm sorry if you can hear my computer. So yeah, and also Criminal Minds. It's a great show. It's my favorite TV show ever. I love Criminal Minds. Also that they're making a new season. Like, what? I'm sorry, this is not the content you came for. Let's talk about the build. So, like I said before, the cafe is very small, and I did put some, like, tables outside instead, and you will see, like, at this, like, courtyard area thing, there are these exact tables that are just placed there in the world. Like, that's not a lot that we're placed on. So I decided for my community lots here, if I'm going to have tables outside, they're going to be these tables with the black chairs, so they kind of all is cohesive again, like I said before, because I just think it looks better. I also, like I said before, add these ponds. I guess they're called ponds, I don't know, but I also put those, I have no idea what those are called, the flowers. Like lily pads. Oh, I'm sorry, I mentioned this before, like I'm not good with like flower names. I know what hydrangeas are, and yeah. Also, like, I might not know them in English, so, I don't know what's happening. But I just put some signs and stuff out here. I also used the benches from, wait here, Get Famous. I was, like, really wanting to say Get Together, but they did not come with that, but the Get Famous ones, because I think they look really good, again, as, like, community lot benches, because they have the, I don't know, like, advertisement thing on the back of them. So I did put them like at the library as well, as well. So again, it looks cohesive together. That's what we're striving towards. And yeah, and this lot is fully play tested and everything worked. I think, yeah, everything worked. I did have a lot of trouble like taking the screenshots because I didn't want there to be like a lot of people here, which there was, so I guess that's good. But when I was taking the screenshots, I was like, I can't have this, so I had to like make this lot a residential lot, so my sim like owned it, and then they could I don't know what's it called, they could live here. No, they could not live here. I could take the screenshots. What am I being saying more? I don't know. It's not even late this time. It's like, it's 5:30, no, not 5:30, oh my god, 3:30, so I don't know, it's not late. I don't know, my brain is just not having it. It's Sunday. I just do not want to do this. But I want to. So yeah, I actually like enjoy making voiceovers, although it's kind of awkward because I've heard some other people talking about this, because like, if you didn't know, we literally just sit and talk to ourselves. Like, it's just, I'm sitting here at my screen, like in my room, just talking to myself, and it's kind of weird too. And I'm always like afraid that people are going to hear me, which like my family can most likely hear me. They're downstairs, but I like, they can most likely hear me, and it's really awkward. That's why, like, if we ever have, like, company over stuff like that, which obviously we don't because of, the pandemic, but why did I say it like that? I don't know. But like, all of it, like, we didn't used to have company over before either. We're not that type of family, but we have, like, you know, like, our relatives coming over, right? And then, like, I cannot do voiceovers. I need to pre-record or do something. Obviously, like, that hasn't really happened because of, again, the pandemic, but when the pandemic is over, which honestly, I don't think we're ever going to have, like, a normal again. Like, we're going to have a normal, but it's not going to be the old normal. It's going to be a new normal. You know. Anyway. Weird segue, but we're moving on to the interior, and downstairs there is this, like, there's basically where you can get your coffee and everything like that, and then upstairs, to get upstairs you have to go on the staircase that's outside, which is maybe a little weird, but I think it works totally fine. But upstairs is kind of like, I don't know, like more of a hangout area, and there's a chess table up there, I think. Yeah, there is. And so, yeah, down here there's basically the coffee bar thing. There's also these shelves that I clutter up a fair bit with just some, like, I was thinking that they may be selling coffee, and mugs and stuff like that, and maybe, like, some books just for decoration. And there's also a couple of tables, and I did go for the tables from, what pack? Discover University. I didn't limit myself on packs for this build, just because, I didn't want to. So I'm sorry about that. But, I did go for those tables because I thought they looked really well. Also, they are, like, the higher tables, so you have to have bar stools for them. And I think they look really good in here. There's also the bathrooms down here. There's 2 bathrooms. They're also very simple. Like, this cafe did not take me long at all to build. Obviously, it's not that long of a video. I guess it's long-ish, but it's not that long. Although, like, if this was a family home, I would have cut out, like, the landscaping and stuff like that as well. So it probably would have been shorter if it was, like, another type of home. And also, like, the bathrooms. But there are 2 bathrooms, and I made them, like, really, literally, like, right next to each other at the same time. So I couldn't, like, edit out just one of them. So, yeah. I also put the rugs from, Laundry Day. I need to get better at, like, remembering which packs I'm using. But from Laundry Day. And I know there is the one that, like, they're all clustered together already. But I decided to make my own one. When, like, it's the same rugs, but they're just clustered together in a different way. Because the other ones, I don't know, I think it looked better the way I did it. Just for this space. Because it made more sense to have them, I don't know, more spread out, if you get what I mean. I don't know. And there's also this porch area thing. Is it called a porch still? I don't know. But that you have, like, it's basically you have to go up to this porch area to get into the cafe. And then there's this little area where you can sit and have your coffee, or, I don't know, I was going to say a bagel, but I don't know. Do they have bagels at cafes? I don't know. I just really want a bagel. I really do. I haven't eaten a bagel in such a long time, and now I really want one. Also, like, I don't know. Is that weird? I think it is. Bagels are not really, like, a thing here. I guess that's more of a thing in the US again. Maybe. Is that true? I feel like it is, because it's not a thing here, at least. At least not like that much. I don't know. But upstairs there's this little, like, sofa area where I just put a couple of couches or sofas or whatever, and a couple of armchairs, and just like a hangout spot. I was thinking a lot of Friends. It's been a while since I saw that show, but it's a good show. I'm just talking about TV shows this time. Last video I talked about music and movies. Today I'm talking about TV shows, apparently. But I think it looks really cozy. Again, I'm just thinking like a friend group sitting there. I don't know, it just seems so cozy. I also put up a couple of bookcases in case your Sims want to read while they're here, although, like I said before, the library is right next door. So I don't really know. I also put speakers around the place just to have, like, I was thinking that maybe they have, like, some chill music, like either piano music or maybe some blues music or something. I don't know. I'm not really at cafes that often, especially, like, now. Again, the pandemic, but I haven't been at a cafe in such a long time, so I'm not really sure, like, what they look like anymore. Although they haven't changed, it's just, I don't know, I'm not a cafe person, so, yeah. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear, like, I'm very stuffed. The allergies are started kicking, it's spring. I don't know what it's like where you live, but where I live, like spring has arrived. There's sun. We have like weather-wise, we have spring, like officially spring. And my allergies are really starting to kick in. Which is not that fun, but yes, I'm sorry if I'm like sounding stuffed and stuff like that. And yeah, there's also this little area where I just put a couple of tables. Again, the chairs are from Discovery University. I did use a lot of the Discovery University, I guess, in this build. I think it looks really good in the end. But I also, again, well, I thought I did. I thought I clustered together different rugs, which I did, but not the ones I thought I did. But again, I go for the rugs from Laundry Day. I think they just look really good. But that's basically it for this video, and I really hope you liked it. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe. And I'll see you all next one. Bye!